5 years later, they're like, okay, I'm miserable. Or what I saw was trending, which was really interesting in the last probably 2 to 3 years, was a lot of students that we surveyed decided, you know what, like I'm here, I'm going to college, but I have this side hustle. Like you
Yeah.
said, Instagram has allowed me to start taking cool photos. That's what I want to do. Like I have this huge following
Yeah.
because I take these photos. And I mean, I had students, Roselle, that I was like, you're a student, you go to school and you have all this, like so talented in photography. Some of them are running their own businesses and they're freshmen, at a
Yeah.
research one institution. And so it makes them take a step back and think, okay, do I want to go this route of what, the culture is telling me? Some
Mm.
of them have told me, I don't want to go work 9 to 5. I
Yeah.
don't want to be, working until midnight and not seeing my friends. I would rather freelance and have time to have fun. So it's all about being in the moment and really knowing yourself and
Yeah.
knowing what's best for you.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
why we talk to you.
Yeah. Yes. That is why I coach people, and I love doing it because I want people to be at their best.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes the world go round. Seriously, I want happy people in our world.
Mm. Absolutely. That's the whole purpose of this podcast, like being happy
Yeah.
and finding out who you are and what are
Yeah.
you doing? What are you doing? Keep asking the question to yourself.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
let's get to the topic of today's, which is an interesting one, which
Okay.
is like a motherhood. I know like
Yeah.
you had your first child and everything, so it wasn't the easy process. So tell us a
No.
little bit like how it got everything started. Was it like a plan for you having a child, or it just
Yeah.
like how things happen during the
Yeah.
pandemic? A lot of people like
Right.
unexpectedly like had a first
Right.
child or second child.
I have a lot of friends that have pandemic babies that we're calling them.
Yeah,
I was not one of them. Let me start off to say that I have always been, pretty ambitious, high achiever.
yeah.
Even struggled with, perfectionism a lot. And so I grew up in a household where my parents, really wanted us to go to college and to be, successful. I'm first generation college student, and they instilled in us very early that, we want you guys to go to college and be successful. So I
Mm.
wasn't sure I wanted to be a mom. I will be honest. I was very career driven, very purpose driven, very passionate. And so being a mom scared me because I will be
Yeah,
honest, similar to what we just talked about in careers, I saw a bunch of stressed out, burnt out mommies. And I was like, ooh, this feels painful. I don't think I want to sign up for that. So it took me a while to really lean into that. My husband and I have been married for 10 years, and we decided, okay, well, we should probably get around to this, right? There was a point in
yeah,
time where I was ready, he wasn't, and then kind of vice versa.
yeah.
And so we were like, let's start this process of planning for a family. And it just did not come as easy as I thought. We both had some health concerns that we had to clean up
Yeah.
prior to actually getting pregnant. So that was about a year and a half year journey, Roselle,
Mm.
to be honest, of just cleaning up our health and doctor's appointments. And I even had to have a small surgery. And so that was enough to be like, well, should I do
Yeah.
this? This is exactly what I'm talking about being a mother. This is already hard. So then we did get pregnant June of 2019. And so pregnancy was really great by the grace of God. Beautiful pregnancy. I felt that it went so fast.
Yeah.
And it was probably because the Lord knew 2020 was coming and like, yep, let's get you ready. After I had my son in February of 2020, February 10th to be exact.
Yeah.
We delivered him, and just the delivery process was not even what I imagined. And so I say all that to say, because a lot of us, what brings disappointment is we have these expectations in our mind.
Yeah.
We have it all planned out. It's like a dream. And so we think it's going to
Yeah.
go this way. And
This
then
way, and it doesn't
when
come
it
this way at all. Yeah.
right, you just, depending on where you are as a person, whether that's a person of faith, a person of peace, whatever, you can fall apart and it can shatter you. And
Yeah.
so delivery just wasn't exactly, what I thought. My son had to be in NICU for a couple of days. So this vision that I had of, okay, I'm going to hold him and you're going to do the skin to skin and all that, that
Mm.
didn't happen. I know you guys experienced that too. Like you didn't have that and you're like, well, this is not what I planned. So when we finally brought him home, that was also not what I planned.
Yeah.
He cried that first night from like 4 p.m. all the way to like midnight. We were up all night. And I think he was having a reaction to the actual formula that we were brought home with. And it was terrible. It was terrible. So I'm like, okay, I've been a mom for 4 days and none of this is going the way I thought that it was supposed to go, right? This is supposed to be a happy time, right? You bring your baby home, the nursery's ready. Ooh, look at your nursery. No, we're all over the place. He's screaming and crying. I'm a mess. I'm crying because I feel like my kid is hungry. I can't feed him.
It's nice
Go
for
ahead.
everyone around you, like who come and visit you to see their grandchild or like a cousin, brother, or like a nephew, nieces. For them,
Yeah.
it's a nice thing because when the baby cries, they give it, pass it to you, but
Yeah.
like you look after it or change his diaper, things like that.
Yeah. So that was the first few days. And again, this is pre-COVID. Like COVID was here at this time, but we weren't in any shutdown. It wasn't, we were hearing stuff, but it wasn't a panic yet. So then we moved to the end of February, beginning of March. And my husband was back to work then. He only took like a week off because my mom was here to help and my sister. And he's like, hey, I think I'm gonna have to work from home because this coronavirus. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, dude, I am so off my square right now. We have this new baby. I'm trying to figure it out. And I was like, maybe I should turn on the TV because something is obviously going on. And so, COVID hits, changes everything because all these best laid plans I had all planned out in my mind. And let me tell you this, I'm a planner by nature. Like I just plan stuff. I had spent, 16 years in marketing. It's what you do. You have a strategy. You are 12 steps ahead all the time so that you can be successful. So that's how I ran my life. And okay, I'm going to have mom come here, sister come here, this friend here. Everybody's going to come over. People are going to help. None of that. COVID shut it down. People can't come over.
No.
People can't help. And so now I'm thrown into motherhood with COVID. Everything shut down. Okay, nothing's the same. My husband's here, great, because he has to work remotely, but he still has to work.
He
still
got
has
his
to
time
work.
schedule.
Yeah, I'm on maternity leave. So I'm there and my mom and sister were still able to come a little bit, but I mean, I have two nephews. My sister had to then be at home with my nephews and now this virtual learning and she's thrown into a whirlwind. And so that's about around March. And what I started feeling was, they tell you about baby blues and all this stuff and how to watch for it.